Alright, this video is for me mostly, and for people involved with my new movie, so they can see what I'm going for, and I can kind of see what it looks like a little bit, and puppet show form. So, here we go. Scene 1A, in the basement. Winston is playing bass guitar, while Sarah's watching. Wow. Thanks for playing a sweet riff on our date instead of doing something or going somewhere. Yeah, you were saying a bunch of stuff about stuff that was really boring, so I thought you were getting bored. Thought it'd give you a little excitement. Oh yeah. I was just talking about the dates I've been on and that time I shot a baby. But you're right, that's pretty boring. Thank you for being considerate. And then Winston continues playing bass. Winston. You're welcome. I'm pretty great at dating girls. I've been on hundreds of dates. Hundreds? Oh, brother. Winston gets very close and intense to Sarah. Brother? Brother? Never bring up a brother around me again. I had a brother and now he's gone. You had something bad happen to you? Suddenly you're more attractive to me. Wow. I didn't even have to take off my shirt and do push-up. This date rules. Hey, you want to put down that guitar and play a tune on my G-string? You know what I mean, like sexual penetration for the purpose of bringing me to climax and possibly emotionally bonding us with... Doorbell rings. Ding dong! I hope you don't mind. I've been playing bass for 20 minutes now, and you haven't put out yet, so I invited a friend over. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes I don't get social cues. I really should have put some... I really should have put out after you made me spaghetti and started playing bass. It's fine. I know not every vegetarian chick likes my spaghetti enough to spread their sugar walls. Yeah, you knew I was a vegetarian and you put beef in it, even though I asked you not to. It was a metaphor for me wanting to put my beef into you. It's poetic and romantic. Eric enters scene. I'm thinking I'm going to start pointing because grabbing them all and reading at the same time isn't working very well. Hey, I brought some beers, bro. Brah! Let's shotgun these bad boys, just like back in the day. I don't remember shotgunning beers with you because of the amnesia. That's alright. Back in the day was only like a week ago, and that's when we shotgun beers. That sounds like something I would do. I don't remember that much of anything. Oh yeah, you caught amnesia from that chick you were giving drugs in exchange for mouth stuff. Winston points at Eric's crotch. That sounds like something I would do, but I just can't remember. Hey Eric, I didn't know you knew my date. Well, I didn't either. I'm Fang. Eric sticks his hand out for a handshake. So you don't remember anything, and you think your name is Fang? Well, I remember some things like last month, how to drive, my favorite cookie, and all 150 Pokemon. You don't count Mew or Mewtwo as Pokemon? What the fuck is that? I remember nothing that involves anything bad that I ever did or anything bad that will ever happen. Oh, that's good. Do you still talk to your dead baby's mom? I think her name was Erica. I have amnesia. We're going into business together, selling drugs. He's good at that. How do you know? I went on dates with Eric. What's an Eric? That guy. And she points at Eric. You mean Fang? Yeah, Fang. Why is your name Fang? The audio of this conversation will be played over a flashback of Eric being attacked by a ghost and emo kid saving him. This is already turning out to be a great idea. Alright. Well, I had really bad ADD and amnesia one day. When I started figuring out what was going on, I noticed I was being attacked by a ghost. When all of a sudden, some emo vampire kids... came by and saved me. Sarah says, that was nice of them. Eric said, I joined their wolf pack of vampires and they gave me the name Fang. I'm a vampire now. Sarah says, you drink blood and stuff? Eric says, kinda, I just have fake teeth and wear black mostly. Sarah says, spooky. We could probably get rid of the vampires now. That's a really short flashback. I know. Anyway, I remember my real name had an R in the middle of it, so I made that R my new middle name. Your name is Eric. You had sex with me before. So now my name is Fang R. Stank. Finger Stank? You made a new name and you chose Finger Stank? No, Fang R. Stank. Why is your last name Stank? Because it's funny. We should sell some drugs. But we're on a date, man. I'm bored. Tell you what, after I sell some drugs, I'll have some money so I can buy you things and you'll like me more. That'll probably work. Women are like that. Whatever, I don't care. Can we go now? Let's bring your new girlfriend with us. I feel like I know her from somewhere. So that means she's good luck. We used to live together. Scene 2. Winston, Sarah, and Eric... Winston, Sarah, and Eric are standing on a front porch with a bag of drugs. All three of them take turns ringing the doorbell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Winston says... Hey, date girl, my brother went on a blind date once and got cut open with a sword. He died. Sarah says, that happens more often than you'd think. And Eric says, I should have an umbrella so the sun doesn't kill me. Sarah says, I thought you weren't a real vampire. Eric says, I'm not. And then there's a long pause. Winston says, my brother couldn't go to college because he stole a zoo and got caught. But he's dead because someone killed him when he was on a blind date with a girl. Her name was Sarah, just like you. Sarah says, I knew a guy that got killed with a sword on a blind date. He had a dinosaur head in his living room. Winston says, my brother had a dinosaur head in his living room, but I don't think it was real. Sarah, oh, I think the guy I'm talking about had a real dinosaur head. I killed that guy because he hurt my feelings. Eric, did you feel sad or remorse or any other gay feelings for you killing that guy, answer the fucking door, you piece of damn garbage!
Can I do this guy?
Sweetheart.
What?
I'm trying to do something.
Okay.
You missed your chance. I know it has your name on it, but you're gonna be the ghost.
Okay.
So I'd like you to go into a different room. Or can you just be quiet? Okay, thank you. Sarah says, I think I was more mad than anything. I get emotional over dumb shit. I'm swearing, you need to go into a different room. Anyway, Sarah said, I think I was more mad than anything. I get emotional over dumb shit. Winston says, well, you are a girl. Sarah says, no shit, Sherlock. Look at these tits. Look at these tits. Points at her boobs. And then a man opens the door. That's the guy that opened the door. Can I help you? About fucking time. We've been out here forever. I'm sorry, I was working in my garden and didn't hear the doorbell. Do you have radishes in your garden? Those things are retarded. I'm sorry, did you people need something? Oh, my bad. I'm Fang. This is Winston and his date, Sarah. We have some drugs and we want to sell them. Do you want to buy our drugs? No, I have plenty of my own, thank you. Also, I'm a judge, so I can't be seen buying drugs out in the open. Dude, don't be a faggot. Just buy our drugs. What kind of drugs? Good ones. I have good ones already. Maybe check with the poor people across the street. They like drugs. But if they're poor, they won't have money for drugs. That's not my problem. Get out of here before I call your parents. And then he slams the door. That didn't go well. You think he's really gonna call my dad for real? I don't even know my dad. You probably would know him. All the grown-ups hang out. I thought you said you knew how to sell drugs. I said that? Your amnesia is so dumb. What a waste of time. Not a total waste of time. I stole that guy's wallet. Sarah has wallet. Great job, babe. Is there money in it? Sarah pulls cash out of wallet. Winston grabs it, puts bag of drugs under the doormat and high-fives Eric. We just made our first sale, man. I knew you knew what you were doing. I guess so. How about you keep the drugs and the wallet? We aren't here to burgle. We're here to deal drugs. You're just a girl. What do you know about drug deals? What do you know about fucking dying? And then the door opens back up. And the judge comes back out. Judge Cookie. I can still hear you. Can I have my money back? No, but my date left you some drugs. See? Right there, under the doormat. That's not cool. I told you I didn't want your drugs. Winston takes out gun and aims it at Eric's head. Listen, pond scum. You take those drugs or I'm gonna shoot Fang. I'm crazy. I'll do it, man. Right, Fang? I don't know, I guess. I'm actually starting to forget what we're doing here. Judge Cookie. Shoot him. Why would I care? You guys seem like dicks. And she stole my wallet. Points at Sarah. Sarah, don't bullshit don't bullshit an electric eel. You're gonna get zapped and slapped. You feel me, honky? Judge Cookie. Holy smokes, a Robo-Babe. Judge Cookie slams door again. Robo-Girl approaches, which is basically a robot helmet on a babe. She has a low-cut shirt, probably nice knockers. For Rob, all of her dialogue will be added in editing, but the actress will talk for timing purposes. Beep! Robo-Babe. Dad? Oh, Dad, I'm so happy you're alive. I heard that you were murdered by a skeleton. And then Sarah says, I'm not your dad. Look at these tits. I'm a girl. Robo-Babe says, no, you. And she points at Eric. And then Winston says, I'm a sugar daddy, but I ain't no daddy puddin'. And then he high-fives Sarah. Robo says, you, Eric, you're my dad. Sarah looks at Eric. Winston looks confused or lights a cigarette or something. Very long shot. No one says anything for an uncomfortable amount of time. And then Winston says, the judge guy inside? And then Sarah says, oh, no, then, Robo-Babe says, no, my dad, Eric. And then Eric says, Fangerstank. My name is Fangerstank. Robo-Babe says, ha ha ha, Daddy, you're such a funny single dad with a traumatic past. And then Eric says, listen, I don't know any robots, and I'm not a robot dad. I'm Fang, the vampire. And then Winston says, not a real vampire, though. And Eric says, yeah. And then Robo-Babe, who is that, says, Daddy, you have amnesia. You caught it from porking my mom, Erica. And then Sarah says, why are you a robot now? And this is scene 3B now. And it's a flashback. So bring back the emo kids. That's easier. Robo-Babe's audio over a flashback of emo kids saving baby Erica, who is Robo-Babe. Robo-Babe says, after you shot me, I was found by some emo vampire kids. Emo girl. I'm having a baby. Emo guy. What do you mean? We always use dong bags, and I pull out and blow my load on that picture of your mom to express my dominance. Emo girl is holding baby, which is basically just a bloody blanket that looks like a baby. Emo girl. I mean, I'm having a baby. See, I found it. I'm having it right now because I'm holding it. I have a baby. Emo guy. You suck at talking. Emo girl. I do. Emo guy. Look at it. It's fucking gross and covered in sticky jello. Emo girl. Ha, you're so silly. Boys are so clueless about babies. You're so cute. This baby's been shot. And it looks like it has cradle cap too. Emo guy. Well, I guess we better clean it up and take it to the pound or whatever. Emo girl. We can't just take it to the pound. Look at her. It's pretty obvious that she could have amnesia or even rickets. We gotta fix this before we let her back out into the wild. Scene 3C, which is still a flashback. Emo girl and boy are gluing computer parts to the baby and feeding it pizza. Robobabe. And then Robobabe says, the vampire emo kids turned me into a robot. It was the only way to save my life. And then the flashback ends. Robobabe. You know that's her. I've been looking for you, Dad, and now we can be together again. Me? Says Winston. No, my dad, Eric, Fang, whatever. Sarah. I shot you like 3 or 4 years ago, at most. Why are you all grown up with tits and shit? Robobabe. Robots age differently than humans, like dog years. Eric says, you know what? I think I'm starting to remember this stuff. I'm starting to remember the stuff she's talking about. I think she has my eyes. Robobabe. Oh, Daddy, I knew you would remember. Sarah. So you don't care that I shot you? Robobabe. No, it's cool. I get it. My dad was fucking around on you with my mom, lying and selling drugs and stuff. I'm fine now, so I'm not worried about it. Sarah. Sweet. I thought you were going to try to get revenge, for that time I shot you. Robobabe. What are you guys doing? Winston says, selling drugs. Eric says, selling drugs. Sarah says, I thought I was on a date. Robo says, selling drugs? Selling drugs does not compute. Black eyeliner drips down Robobabe's face, and she turns her hands around to show that she has X's on her hands. Winston says, oh no, those emo vampire fucks turned her straight-edge vegan. She's gonna kill us. Run! Sarah and Eric get chased around by Robobabe in a funny way. I'm thinking an EDM version of the Benny Hill music. Something like that. Sarah says, I know what to do. Sarah takes the phone out of her pocket and yells, pizza. Magically, a pizza girl appears. Pizza girl. Big Muff's Pizza. I got a fat pie for you, Sarah says. About time. Sarah takes the box of pizza and hits Robot Girl with it, effectively knocking her to the ground. Eric says, wowee, what kind of toppings were on that fat pie? Sarah says, I always order it with beets. And then there's cricket sounds, which start off quiet and get progressively loud, like really loud. And then Winston says, what's with all the bugs? Oh my god, this stupid video is already a half hour long and I'm not even halfway through the movie. This sucks, I'm done.